Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another scene set in God every time. Set in Kingdom of Apples, a changeling venue for Living World of Darkness. And tonight we set the scene with a broker who's given a quick call to his not at all shady and outlawish friend, Charlie of the Kith of Redcaps, in order to see if he can work something out with Charlie to perhaps acquire a name or even personally get into a certain location. And he is given him kind of sent text to him back and forth, just asking when he can meet, probably in the same place they met before.
The Shining Host is like a place in Harlem where not like the shady, like it's not the place the shady people meets, because like those peoples are actually usually full of cops. So like it is a place that is in the upcoming. Is it like these people, at least like these guys, are using that place as like for meeting, um and the changelings are also using it for the meeting because it's changeling owned. And Charlie is like having being a guy who has connections. He comes with his like boys and the this old grump red cap. Always, there was this red caps are usually terrifying. But like about this red cap isn't how do I say, isn't very uncomfortable to be around. He arrives and like nods at Broker wherever he prepared the seats.
Yeah, they're kind of off in their own little corner, because well, it's a fairly private conversation Roker wants to have. He doesn't want too many people listening in. So yeah, and he'll just he'll stand up for Charlie when he arrives and go to shake his hand and just go, Charlie, good to see you again.
Oh, it is good to see you again, Mister Edenworks. It's how can we help? The you need the help of the Cap Brothers.
Wes, young Wes. Yes. Well, I had a request I needed to make. Something's come up, and it involves. I'm sure you've heard of the place. It's in New Jersey. It's a hold called Sanction.
He kind of like looks like nods. He is now curious because he doesn't know what the fuck he will ask about sanction. The yeah, we can try to answer those questions, Mr. Edenworks. I between you and I may know some people inside, but please tell me, how can I help?
Oh, to make a long story short, I've discovered that someone from Sanction has been going out of their way to make life miserable for us fellows in Goblin Town. A goblin. Very techie sort.
I know a guy. We he's the one that we got the low raw materials from. There's not a lot of sellers in Sanction. It is a very it is not a place that like individuals would find themselves very safe when they earn a lot of money.
I can
Would you
imagine.
would you happen to know the groups named ranters, um, the shut of courts, those type of individuals, and some Tulane actually hangs out in that area. It is a land of outlaws.
It's the Filane I'm looking for.
There are few. The leader of that place named Redcap named Rusty. I have been. I had no. I knew Rusty from past. He is younger than me. He used to be in Bronx, but he got kicked because the Bronx is ruled by some others, and uh, his ways were not welcomed. So he seems he got big. Um, we can actually like search these places for you. I We can ask, but what do you want with this goblin?
To be blunt, I want to bring him down. He's been screwing with
Oh,
Goblin Town, and he's managed to raise the ire of a few other figures as well. So
hmm.
he's beginning to become a bit hot down here, and well, frankly, he's fucked with my freehold. I'm not very happy about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be as well, but
That's a very polite way of
so
me putting it.
I completely understand. I completely understand. The I'm thinking how we can do this. How we can do this. So like, if we bring you in to sanction to maybe like ask questions, I have to say it would be very dangerous for you. Um, because like if someone sees you inside, they may use it against you. Me and my crew here, we go in disguise.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't. The last thing I want to do is ask a bunch of questions after you just brought me in good faith, and that ends up fucking you over.
What?
He says, the last thing I want to do is end up fucking you over because I ask questions that people then link back to you because you brought me in.
Look, we don't do a lot of business there, but like if we bring you and if you like go in and set a meeting, it would hurt us as well. So like maybe we can use a third party that we kind of don't care about. Uh,
Know any? Know anyone else that goes to Sanction then?
the if this guy's like a craftsman, he totally would buy something outside of Sanction. Like he probably can't live there, right? Like nobody can live in a freehold all the time. It would go insane. Maybe we can try to find his house after watching him.
Might actually be wiser. I only know what he is and what he sells. And I have I know the signature on his creations, but I don't know what he looks like. But if there aren't many sellers in Sanction, then as soon as we find that person selling something I recognize, we should be able to just follow him outside of a freehold.
We can go to a slow. I know his name is Mr. Whispers in Bronx. He kind of casts some stuff on you, and you don't look yourself. You have like weird animal heads.
I think I've heard of this man.
Um, there's actually like Mr. Whispers is like a slow. So if you go to him, he may also tell this to other slow because that's the always risk we go into with the slow. When we make a deal with one of them, usually all the slow knows this is something we should tell you, Mr. Edomworks. Like we should be careful about this. Not a lot of people knows. Like in the New York, every slow talks with each other, and they talk a lot and do a lot of gossip.
Mm.
They work together for like it seems there was a guy named Sir Benton and he set like some stupid fucking um like tradition for Sloa here, and basically like they work together all the time. So just so you know, like don't when you make deals, only make deals and you won't be sad about that others hearing.
I don't really mind people knowing after the fact. Um, if you if I get my disguise from this Whiskers fellow and you get yours from elsewhere, then even if it would be harder to tie it back to us as a whole.
There's there's another guy actually. There's a Thane to the county. His name is Stefan. Also, he's a master of metamorphosis as well. He's a troll, good guy. If you make a deal with him, he probably wouldn't broke the deal because he's a troll. He can't. But at the same time, Mr. Whispers may know more information, so it's up to you.
Mm. I think I'll go with. With Troll. I just need to get into Sanction and find out who this person is, or just avoid going into Sanction at all and find out by through another means.
We can work for you. We used to work with each other. Our payment would be like we will make a 150% discount for you. He like raises his hands. You are our friend after all. We can offer you protection and sanction.
I'd be more than happy to accept your offer. How much? What's your going rate?
Like normally we ask for like for these kind of jobs like 2 draws for each, but like we will just ask 1 draws for each. 3 draws, and you're your man for that, and we will die for you if need be. We keep our word.
It's a deal. I'll get you a list of who I'm taking with me.
He nods. The just one thing. Don't like the like make sure we are out of the range of a guy named Rusty who like who he leads there. It's just he is just insane.
I know the guy. I assume he has some nasty trick up his sleeve.
He nods. So like just said, we can be your man and the after that we can go in, take some information, we can disguise ourselves and cool beans.
Sounds excellent.
We wish to ask you another question, if you don't mind us asking.
Go right ahead.
So the there is this individual who recently put into jail. His name is Father. He's a redcap who was a close friend of Ragnar. It seems this guy is like. It seems this guy was working for this like those who want wishes to summon the old one shit.
Oh, I've heard of this man.
We just wonder like if you would know anything about this because we still care about our old friend, my nephew Ragnar, but like he wasn't himself. He was breaking deals, doing stupid shit. I think maybe this guy is the one who manipulated him or like poisoned him or something.
Well, where's this guy jailed again?
The father, his name is the father. Radcap's name is the father.
Yeah, where was he put in jail?
He's in the county jail.
Hmm. I think I may know someone involved with this. I'll ask some of my friends and contacts, and if they know anything, I'll get back to you.
Okay, okay.
I
Thank you a
wasn't
lot.
involved personally, so there's nothing I have right now. But I'll see what I can find out for you
Thank you a lot, Mr. Brooks.
anytime.
Is there anything we can do for you? Like anything else?
Broker thinks. How's the situation with how's the smuggling situation going? Actually, he won't say smuggling. He'll say he'll say um, uh, he'll say
The
how's local imports.
okay, the local imports. So the red cap smiles, but like the smile is a bit painful. The they always had a good relationship with those in higher ups, except that fucking writer asshole.
Oh,
The yeah, he lied to us once, but fuck him. The basically we always had a good relationship with the higher ups, so they kind of ignore certain things. But now after the rite of annulment and the every barony having this like sporters, like the knights of the Flaming Falcon coming there, advising. They're advising towards more secure works regarding um, checking the local imports and where they come from. So while we can keep our things safe because they nobody checks our stuff, but they control the places they come from. There's like a bunch of guards I think that is controlling what comes and what leaves, and it's kind of problematic because like if we weren't tipped by the guards in the past, we would be also probably in jail right now.
hmm.
The They are steadily putting a lot of pressure on us.
Well, I know one of these advisors. Well, I know the one in Manhattan. Did some deals with him in the past. Even sold him one of my weapons.
He nods.
Could look into it for you.
The To be honest, we wish to help, but I think the for now we need to like I am not a she. I'm not a politician. I am just a guy who works in places that not a lot of people wants to work, and it is about my pay grade to deal with these people. So I actually don't know what the fuck I should do.
To be fair, I've only known this man briefly from a matter of business, so who knows? If luck looks kindly upon me, I might give you some. How about that?
Thank you a lot. I hope the Baroness will handle these problematic Flaming Falcon buddies. I feel extremely uncomfortable around him for some reason.
Sorry, does he feel uncomfortable around?
The uh, the Flaming Falcon guy.
Which one? I've only ever met one.
The dude in Manhattan, the advisor in Manhattan. We entered Barony once, and it just made us extremely feel uncomfortable around him. Like Not like he did something. It's just we kind of felt weird. I don't know why.
Noted. Can't really help you with much of that one, though. Never met the man.
He nods. I don't think I have anything to ask you, Mr. Edenworks, but if you need more help, need more protection jobs, we will be there.
And if you ever need a healthy, happy firearm, you know who to call.
Yeah, we probably will use yours very soon, and if something happens, we will come to make sure that they're repaired. You are a good businessman.
Likewise. And he'll go to shake Charlie's hand.
And Charlie shakes the hand of Broker, and they will like nod to him, and when he gets up, they will also get up as a sign of respect.
And he'll just wish Charlie a pleasant evening and be on his way after a couple drinks.
Okay, I think that would be the moment we end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. See you next time.